what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Ty, man, and we back with another video. Today we got a reaction, you know what I'm saying? A video made by The Animal Person. Now, I've seen these videos, these why it sucks to be born or why it sucks to be a on my timeline, and I thought, why not? I think I put one on the channel. I think we watched one on the channel already. But yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a little smooth reaction, a little chill reaction. Educate ourselves on why it sucks to be a Black Widow. I thought being a spider would be kind of cool, but let's see why it's not cool, man.
You awaken in darkness, warm, wet, twitching darkness. Your limbs are pinned on all sides. Every surface around you pulses and squirms. Legs, abdomens, eyes not yet opened, all jammed into one oversized silk balloon. You don't know what you are yet, but you know this. Everything's moving and everything's hungry.
Oh, my nigga getting slurped up.
You're one of 300 spiderlings packed into a single silk egg sac no bigger than a marble. There's no coddling, no comfort, just instinct and urgency, and the smell of protein. You don't see your mother. You never will. She laid...
So you in a... Oh, that's fucked up. Damn, so right off of spawning in, you spawning in a funky-ass, overcrowded sack, bro.
This sack and vanished. Maybe she died. Maybe she just got bored. Either way, she didn't stick around to see what you'd become. The sack is your cradle, your prison, and your battlefield. A leg brushes yours.
Damn.
It moves wrong. Too sharp. Too fast. Without thinking, you lunge. You sink your fangs into soft, newly molted flesh. Your brother twitches once, then stops. The warmth fades. You suck out what little nutrients you can and keep moving. Cannibalism isn't betrayal here, it's survival. Every sibling you kill is one less that could kill you. The egg sack's thinning now. You and your siblings gnaw at the silk, pushing toward the...
Here's another fact. I'm sorry, I keep pausing this. I'm not gonna pause it a lot. I promise. So if you think about it, if they didn't kill each other, even more spiders would come out of an egg sac. Because I think like a female spider can have like up to 100 to 500 babies at once, bruh. So imagine none of them kill each other. Yeah, we're cooked. We're cooked.
Light. Some never make it. Too slow, too soft. Some are eaten mid-escape. The sack begins to rupture in pulses like a grotesque popcorn kernel bursting open. You claw your way to the edge, stepping on the twitching corpses of your bloodline.
This is Fortnite!
You're starving, covered in fluids, and driven by a compulsion you don't understand. Then, light. Blinding, golden, terrifying light pours in through the torn silk. You scramble through the gap, crawling over bodies, and drop into the unknown. You land on a damp patch of the forest floor. Dead leaves, bark, soil. The world is massive. Everything's moving, and everything smells like danger. Ants patrol the ground in military formation. Beetles lumber by like armored tanks. A single bird overhead could gulp you down without ever knowing you existed.
What kind of bird is that?
Even bigger spiders would happily add you to the menu. You made it out, but hundreds of your siblings didn't, and some are still inside, tearing each other apart at the limbs. You don't look back. You're out now, but the world isn't exactly throwing you a welcome party. You're smaller than a grain of rice, barely visible against the leaf litter, with legs like glass and a body as soft as pudding. Everything around you wants you dead. You try to build your first web, something small, something simple, but your silk is barely strong enough to hold your own weight. The strands break if a fly sneezes near them. You suspend a single thread between two twigs and immediately regret it. A gust of wind yanks the whole thing sideways and bark. You dangle helplessly.
Wait, do insects take fall damage? Insects take fall damage, right?
For a moment before scrambling back to cover. Even a falling twig could crush you. A raindrop could end you. And the breeze doesn't just shake your world. A gentle gust could yeet you off a branch and into the jaws of death. So you do the only thing you can. Hide. You wedge yourself into cracks, behind bark, under stones, anywhere that offers darkness and cover. You rely on instinct and dumb luck, because right now, that's all you've got. You're not hunting. You're not growing. You're just trying not to get erased. Eventually, hunger forces your hand.
Yeah, what do you eat?
Hiding might keep you alive, but it doesn't fill your gut. Your body's screaming for fuel. You need to hunt, and that means building something that actually works. You pick your spot, the underside of a rock ledge, humid, sheltered, close to insect traffic. Perfect. You anchor the first thread, then another, then more. The lines stretch and tangle into a messy three-dimensional lattice, chaotic to the untrained eye, but designed for one purpose: capture. This time it holds. You settle into the center, claws poised, body still. You wait, and then vibration. Faint and erratic. Great, a mosquito. Its legs brushing a single thread. It flails, but
that's
its
a big-ass meal, too.
Fate. You feel everything. You rush in with twitching precision. Fangs forward, you strike. Your tiny needles pierce its exoskeleton, and that's when the magic begins. Your venom flows fast, shutting down the nervous system, freezing it in place.
Damn.
Then the real work starts. You don't chew, you don't tear, you melt. Your venom liquefies the insides of your prey, organs, muscles, everything soft, until the mosquito is just a skin full of sludge. Then you drink it.
Damn, so if you think about it, a spider's diet his whole life, or her whole life, is soup. Soup! Their whole life is soup and liquids. You know what else that means, right? No solid shit. Just diarrhea.
It's your favorite flavor, fear. Your first kill, your first real victory.
GG's,
sure,
buddy.
it's small and grotesque, but it's everything. You're growing fast now, shedding exoskeletons like their last year's fading fashion trend. Each molt leaves behind a brittle, empty version of yourself and reveals a slightly stronger, slightly darker, slightly meaner spider underneath.
Okay.
You're leveling up, each time closer to what nature actually intended.
Hey, yo!
A silent, efficient killer with a flair for drama. Your signature hourglass starts to appear, faint at first, just a rusty smear on your belly. But after your next shed, it darkens, bold, sharp, unmistakable. A
Okay.
neon red warning label slapped right across your abdomen. Eat me and suffer. It's not just a symbol, it's a promise. Your web grows with you, bigger, stretchier, more responsive. Bugs that used to bounce off now get caught. A beetle staggers into the lower threads. A dazed wasp
Damn!
blunders into a corner. Even
Bro
a
is
small moth
farming!
flutters too close and ends up gift-wrapped. Your venom works faster. Your strikes are sharper. For the first time, you start to feel like the predator you were born to be. But predators have predators too. One afternoon, while tending your web, you feel it. A disturbance in the air. Not a breeze, not a leaf. It's heavier, smarter. You freeze. Above you, wings flicker. Silent, controlled. A shape lands on the edge of your web. It's sleek, golden and black. A parasite wasp. Your body locks up. She moves in smooth, deliberate steps, testing the silk. She's calm. She's done this before. Great. She knows how to
What?
traverse your web without getting caught up in it. Something you didn't know was possible until now. She doesn't want to
Right.
eat you. She wants to use you, paralyze you. If things go her way, she'll lay an egg inside you, then leave her larva to feast on your still living insides. Yeah,
What?
let's pass on that.
Hold on, wait a minute, bro. So that's overpowered. She can walk on. She got special boots on. What the fuck?
Testing the silk. She's calm. She's done this before. Great. She knows how to traverse your web without getting caught up in it. Something you didn't know was possible until now. She doesn't want to eat you. She wants to use you, paralyze you. If things go her way, she'll lay an egg inside you, then leave her larva to feast on your still living insides. Yeah, let's pass on that.
Nah, bro.
All emergency procedures commence. You spin and drop, slicing your anchor line and bungee jumping off the web in a full panic spiral. You plummet into the underbrush, bouncing between twigs and moss
Damn,
until
you ain't
vanish
gonna
into the
leave-
shadows below. The wasp gives a lazy chase, then disappears. You survive, barely, but from that moment on, every flicker of a wing shadow sets your nerves on fire. You start building lower, tighter, closer to the dirt. Paranoia isn't a flaw, it's a survival strategy. And speaking of survival, congratulations, you've made it. You're 3 months old and fully grown
3
now,
months?
jet black and gleaming like polished
Wait,
obsidian.
they grow in 3 months fully? That's crazy.
You're one of the few who've survived this far. The other 296 of your siblings have either been cannibalized or picked off by a predator by now. You've come too far to make a stupid mistake. You're a seasoned veteran. You're Black Ops Special Forces. You don't roam. You don't chase. You don't flail in the dirt like some reckless huntsman spider. You wait. You trap. You end. Your web is your kingdom. Messy to outsiders, but tuned like a symphony of threads to you. One touch and you know everything. Size, direction, species, and whether the thing deserves to
What?
be liquefied from the inside out. A beetle struggles in the corner. You already know. You already moved. A cricket taps a single strand. You've already sunk your fangs into its face. Your venom floods their bodies. You back off, you wait, and then you drink them slowly. You've never been more in control, and that's precisely when nature decides to complicate things. It starts with a pulse, a tap, then another, delicate, intentional. Someone's knocking. You freeze at the center of your web. Not out of
Humans!
fear, but out of calculation. You know this vibration. It isn't prey, but it's not a predator either. It's a male black widow. It's
Oh,
much
wait,
smaller
what?
than
Never
you,
mind.
and let's just say it doesn't share your same ambition for a long life. He sits at the outer edge of your web, hesitating, like someone thinking very hard whether to
This finna be awkward.
press press send or to abandon the pursuit. He drums the silk with his front legs in a repeating pattern, a vibration meant to say, "Please don't kill me, I'm here to help." You don't respond, so he drums again and again.
Nigga, this is a one web situation, buddy. I'm asexual. You know what I mean?
Approaches one cautious limb at a time, pausing after every few steps
Man,
to
kill
gauge
this
your
nigga.
reaction.
Nah.
You give him none. He knows the rumors. He's heard the horror stories. You're not exactly the intimate type. By the time he reaches the center of your web, he's trembling. You can feel it through the silk. You could end him
Yo,
in an
bro.
instant. Instead, you let him mount. His courtship's awkward, twitchy, a little sad, but he gets the job done and secures his leg.
That nigga said a little sad, bro. Oh, God.
Legacy. There's a moment. He lingers, then he backs away slowly, inch by inch, like someone trying not to set off a landmine. He turns. He thinks, maybe he made it. You let him take 3 whole steps, then you move. Your front legs snap forward, and in the same heartbeat, your fangs pierce his abdomen. He tenses, but doesn't resist, doesn't scream. It's like he expected this, like he wanted it. He offered himself up. Romantic? Maybe. Protein? Absolutely. You eat his head first. Your body swells with purpose. The male's long gone, digested, forgotten, but the memory of him pulses through your abdomen in the form of hundreds of fertilized eggs.
Hey,
You become
yo.
heavier, slower, but more dangerous than ever. You're no longer just a hunter, you're a vault, a walking time bomb of life and death. So you spin. Thread by thread, you weave a thick silken sack. Tough, layered, weatherproof. You anchor it securely in your web, suspend it just out of reach, and wrap it again. And again. And again. Inside, hundreds of tiny, twitching nightmares. Your
Oh,
children,
wow.
each one a potential widow in the making, each one carrying your venomous legacy. You don't leave its side. You guard it with the patience of a landmine. Every rustle in the grass is a potential assassin. A curious beetle? You lunge. An ant too close to the edge? You crush it. You've never been more focused. You sleep with your fangs pointed at the wind. Days pass, then weeks. The world forgets about you, but you never relax. This is your greatest work. Your web trembles with tension. The sack grows darker, heavier. Something stirs inside. And then, movement. The sack pulses once, then again. Silk bulges, threads snap, tiny legs tear through from the inside. Hundreds of spiderlings spill out onto your web, pale and trembling, just like you once were.
My mama
They
ain't do
blink in the
that.
sunlight, and then they continue.
Why? The mother spider of these spiders, mom, did not do that. Abandonment.
You eating each other. Your legacy. 300 violent children having a bloodbath. Beautiful. You don't stop them. You prefer, free-range parenting style. Within hours, they scatter into the leaves, into the cracks, and into the dark corners of the world. You did your part, and it's up to them to figure things out from here. Fast forward a few months and happy birthday. You're 1 year old now.
Ooh.
Time crawls, and so do you. You're not what you once were. Your legs move slower now, stiff at the joints. Your reflexes, once the difference between a meal and a missed opportunity, lag behind your instincts. The world hasn't gotten gentler. You've just gotten slower. Your web
Only
reflects it.
1
The
year?
once tight lines of chaos you wove with surgical precision now hang loose, sagging in spots, crisscrossed with half-hearted repairs. You still hunt, but it's messier, sloppier. Sometimes you feel a vibration, and by the time you respond, the prey's already gone. You miss a beetle, then a fly. You spend more time sitting still.
So the
not
webs
out of
ain't as
strategy,
sticky
but
no more?
exhaustion. Silk leaks unevenly from your spinnerets. Your fangs click softly when you move. The world feels louder, faster, meaner. You're not the predator you once were. You're something in between, too dangerous to be ignored, but too slow to be respected. And then, you feel it. Not a vibration in the web, but in the air. A familiar buzz, a whisper of wings, a vibration you haven't felt since you were young and lucky.
Oh, no.
You freeze. A parasite wasp circles above you, then dips lower. Her shadow passes across the web like
Run,
She
bro!
lands lightly on the far edge, testing the strands. She remembers you, or maybe this is her daughter. It doesn't matter. You try to move. Instinct kicks in. Commence emergency procedures.
Yeah.
You spin, rear back, and launch yourself
There you
downward.
go.
Your emergency silk thread trailing behind you. It worked once. It should work again. But then the unthinkable happens. Your anchor thread snaps. You only fall a couple inches before it fails. Your legs tangle in loose silk. You hit the lower levels of your own web with a thud that vibrates across every strand. The wasp is already on you. The wasp wastes no time. She moves with surgical grace, stepping lightly over your tangled limbs. You're struggling, kicking, twitching, trying to tear free from your own collapsed web with every ounce of strength that you have left. But your legs won't cooperate. Your silk betrays you. Everything you built is now a trap you can't escape. You feel the sting before you see it. Her ovipositor drives into your abdomen with terrible precision.
God!
The paralysis spreads fast. First your back legs lock, then your midsection. Your front claws freeze as you reach for anything, any line, any branch, any chance of escape, but the venom rolls through you like ice water in your veins. Your world narrows, your body goes still, but your mind stays awake, fully, painfully aware. The wasp walks calmly now, inspecting your body one last time. Then she leans in and deposits a single glistening egg beneath your exoskeleton, tucked deep between muscle and organ. She pats it into place with her front limbs. She looks you in your helpless eyes one last time, and then she turns away. You remain. Your web hangs silent.
Bro just got humiliated, man. This is fucked up, bro.
In the afternoon light, you're frozen mid-crouch, like a statue of a warrior defeated in battle. The forest goes on around you. Flies buzz, shadows stretch, the wind picks up, but you are...
Bro, so you're just literally a zombie. You're a zombie. Well, no, not a zombie. It's like infinite sleep paralysis, bruh. There you go. Infinite sleep paralysis. Damn, that sucks.
no longer a part of it. Then it begins. The egg hatches quietly inside you. You can't see it, you can't move, but you feel it. A soft shifting, a slow, wet stirring deep in your abdomen. The larva is awake. It begins feeding immediately. It starts...
Oh, my fucking liver, my heart,
with your
my
fat reserves,
asshole,
then your muscles,
shit.
then your organs, slowly, deliberately. It avoids your vital systems. It avoids your brain. The wasp's venom kept you alive for this very reason. The fresher the meat, the better the meal. You feel every bite. The larva grows day by day. Your body becomes its nest, its pantry, its world. You remain conscious the entire time. You twitch occasionally. Your web shifts in the breeze, but your body is no longer yours. Time becomes impossible to measure. Then, finally, stillness. It's all over for you now. No more pain, no more anything. The larva's finished its feast. It wiggles out of your hollowed abdomen and spins its cocoon right there in the center of your web, woven from the threads you once used to survive. Your body hangs nearby, dry and sagging, a husk, a ghost of what it once was. You fed it life. It will never know your name. You spent your life melting bugs and ghosting boyfriends, but ended up as an Airbnb for parasite larvae. Not exactly the retirement plan you had in mind.
Yo, fam. What's up? Okay. Bro, it sucks to be a Black Widow. It really does, man. Bro, shout out to the animal person. This was, definitely subscribing, bro. This was a great video. You should go do the same, man. Go like the video. Go subscribe even. But hey, if you like my reaction or even learn something from me or this guy here, let me know in the comment section. Let me know by hitting that like button or subscribing. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. That is the goal. 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, okay? But yeah, man. Bro, it sucks to be a Black Widow, bro. Like the ending, that part's, bro. What, bro? But hey, man, it's been your boy Ty, and I'm out this thing. Peace.